the way that I think about it is, how much are we going to raise? We could raise $50,000. We could raise $100,000. We could raise $500,000. Once we have a parameter that's a number, now that impacts our script. Let's say we pick $100,000 for our movie. Now we've decided the budget is $100,000. So one time I had a client, he said, I want to make a movie for $100,000. I said, okay. So he wrote a micro budget script. Before he met me, he was writing these like $50 million scripts, with airplanes and fighter jets and things like that. So he said, I want to make a $100,000 movie. So I said, okay. So he writes a thriller. And in the opening scene of his thriller, there was a murder. So there was a murdered man on the floor, and he was in a military uniform. There were military police who were there, who were also in uniform, and there was a military police vehicle. Then there were also civilian police there who were also in uniform, and there was a civilian police vehicle. And then there was also an ambulance, and there were people in uniforms. And I said to him, you spent $100,000 in your opening scene. And he said, oh, okay. So he had to go back and rewrite the scene. Mm. But when you're in the ocean of creativity, you can put the military police and the civilian police and the ambulance and everything in there because there's no boundaries. But once you decide on a number, now we have boundaries. So he rewrote the scene. And in the end, the scene was, there were two dead bodies and they were both dressed in regular clothes. Entirely rewrote that first scene. The rest of the script was pretty much the same, but that opening scene, he got rid of all of that expensive stuff. You know how expensive uniforms are?